Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other.
And this is now today's lineup.
This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one
Number
of the grandest
16,
fixtures.
Norwood.
They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Hugo Lloris. His lightning-fast reactions and all-round shot-stopping ability make him a formidable obstacle for opposition strikers. And you'd always back him, Peter, in a one-on-one. He doesn't just stick to his penalty area, though. He dominates the entire defensive third, sweeping...
It's Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Oh, he's not going to get that. Dele Alli.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Robinson. And here's Son Heung-min. Just brushed off the ball there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Kane.
Kane really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
It's got through to him. Well positioned to make that interception. Dyer plays it forward. Lo Celso. Aurier. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Mousset. And he's away. Goes long. Good ball over the top. He's had a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
The goal scorer after 32 minutes is number 17.
Sheffield break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And here's Kane. Played out to the right. Looks to drop one in. Sanchez positions himself well and cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Has he picked him out? Dashing forward at pace. He's gone for it! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Aurier. Lo Celso. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. That's a decent ball.
There will be one
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And there is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
coming on to replace him is
There's the start of the second half.
number 10.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Sissoko gets it back. And here's Dele Alli. And it's Aurier. Kane with a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Kane did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Dele Alli. There's the through ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Danger averted for now. Robinson.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
Now it's Kane. And it's Son Heung-min. Cuts it out. Son Heung-min needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Now it's Ali. Kane. He's got away. A chance! Has a go! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
70 minutes is number 7, Son Heung-min.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Played towards the front men. Oh, good interception.
Sheffield merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Kane. Kane spreads it towards the left. Son Heung-min. And a shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And he's done it! It's a goal, thanks to... After 81 minutes is... number 20, Dele Alli.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this. Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, here is the rain we were told to expect. Lucas Moura. So that's it. It is all over. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yes, they turned a lost cause